you a bad man, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like on money. When I swim down.
Oh, you guys, it's so hot. I think the weather is generally hot. Plus, being pregnant does not help. I'm literally sweating. Oneni. It is so hot. So damn hot. Yeah. I need that kafan. Kafan, the small one. I need to get that ASAP. Anyways, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vera Nemo. If you are new here, if you're not new here, then you definitely know that my name is Vera Nemo. Thank you for coming back for another episode, and today I'm here to share with you guys my third trimester experience, as in basically to give you guys an update of my third trimester with my third child, with my third pregnancy. Am I making sense? I'm here to share with you guys third trimester update of my third pregnancy. I think that's much better. So where do we start? Hey, there's a lot that is happening in third trimester. A lot, you guys. So first of all, you can check my neck. Hyperpigmentation is big in third trimester. Like literally my face and my neck are for two different people. I would use a different foundation here and a different foundation on my face. But it's not bad, by the way. So as I've said, I've been blessed to carry through 3 pregnancies. This is my third. With Ace, I was dark, very dark, but with Tansy, I was like this piece of cloth. Dress remember. I had this color pretty much. I was so dark from my neck all the way to my tummy and my armpits, all the way up to my belly. I was black, not dark, black. I was literally black. I am very fortunate, or rather very blessed, to be not as dark. Yes, I am still dark, but the discoloration is not as bad as compared to the other pregnancies. That is the first third trimester update. Like, there's so much that is happening, you guys. So much. So where do we start? Oh, we've already started, actually. So my second third trimester update will be that I like to eat mawe, and I've noticed this with both Ace. With Ace, I didn't have any pregnancy cravings at all, but last year with Tansy, towards the end of my third trimester, I ate a lot of mawe. Mawe are stones. I think I'm gonna find a picture and put them here. If you know those mawes that pregnant women eat, I think it's lack of calcium. I'm on Pregnacare, the supplements. I still take those, but I still crave for mawe. Like, I crave for mawe so bad that the other day I had to send someone to the market because I couldn't find them in the supermarkets around. I had to send someone to go and get them from me from the market. As in, it's that bad. I don't know why, you guys. Let me hydrate kidogo. Oh, that's better. I wake up at night to drink water. I'm always drinking water, which I think is a good thing. Oh, the baby is moving. There's so much that is happening. So I've been craving the mawe. I think it's because of lack of calcium. I talked to my doctor on my last clinic about it. He was like, fine, but don't do it. Just do it in moderation. Like, don't eat too much mawe. It's not healthy at all. So I just try and eat very, very little pieces of mawe. I also take Pregnacare, the supplement, just to make sure that I get all the supplements that I need, and the baby is also feeding off the same. So another thing that I am experiencing in third trimester is the urge to pee, and this happens, I think, to all pregnant women, especially in third trimester. Like, the baby is just sitting on your bladder. Like, any liquid you take, you just want to pee. It's so bad, especially at night. Okay, excuse me, guys. That's right. Let me just try and see if this is gonna, there's a mirror here actually, help. Ooh. Ah, yeah, I think that's better. I am sweating. What were we saying? So the baby is like literally on top of your bladder, so that makes you want to pee all the time. Like I can't stay for, I think I pee every hour, and this happens to all the pregnant women. Like you just want to pee, and especially at night, like you just want to go to rush to the toilet, and then the amount of peeing that comes out is like this little, nasizo umekazwa yako yote, like you're so pressed just to go and release like this tiny amount of pee. So that is a very common thing in third trimester. So also another change that I've noticed in my body is that my feet have started to swell. That's Tansy crying in the background, but she is with a nanny, so she's going to be fine. Why is she always crying in my videos? Okay. So that's sorted. She was crying for something that is a Caesar. They're always crying, these ones. So another thing that I have noticed in another change in my body is that my feet has started to swell, but not a lot, just kidogo, but they are kind of swollen, which I think is quite common in third trimester. With Ace, I was swollen, like even my hands were swollen. Thank God I didn't have pressure or pre-eclampsia. I think that's right. But with Tansy, I was also very swollen towards the end of the pregnancy. With this pregnancy, I am not as swollen. My feet are a bit swollen, but not as much. So that is another change that I've noticed in my body. There's a lot that happens in third trimester. Another thing that I'm currently going through is the pelvic pain and pressure. Like the baby has grown, her head is down, so she's putting so much pressure around that area, the vagina, as in it's just uncomfortable, and sometimes it goes to an extent where it's just painful. So I'm going through that currently. I'm unable to walk. You guys, I know you guys see me dancing a lot, honestly, but sometimes I'm just unable to walk. Like there are just days that I can't. It's so painful. Also my back is so painful, so I'm just like I just sit on the couch like the whole day, or in the bedroom, excuse me, the whole day, because I'm just under so much pain. Sometimes it's bearable, sometimes it's just very minimal, but there are days that it's like so bad. One thing with pregnancy is that there are days that you have good days, and there are days that are bad. So the ones that are bad, and the ones that are good. I've had bad days that I can't leave the room, especially now in third trimester. I've had days that I don't leave the bedroom. I'm just here, like I just order people in my house around. And there are days like that I'm active, like I'm all over the place. So good days and bad days, as in one day at a time. It's just something temporary. In the next couple of weeks, the baby will be here and we shall forget all these troubles. So I'm currently going through pelvic pain and pressure. And back pains also. Me, because I have a lot of back pains. Guy, my back pains do the most. When I sleep, nikigeuka tu hivi, my back is like, it's cracking. And then I turn this other side, and then it's cracking. And then when I stand for long, like my back hurts. It's just too much. But again, one day at a time. I have been also going through a series of insomnia. Like most of the night, I'm just like this. I'm very alert. I'm just like an owl or like a witch. Watu wamelala, people are snoring, and you're just there. So I usually come to bed at around 11 p.m. and then I turn and turn and turn, and or browse and browse and browse until like 2 a.m. So I either browse or pray until 2 a.m. and then I'm gonna fall asleep for maybe an hour or an hour and a half, and then I'm up again. As in, sleeping is so uncomfortable. My belly is all over the bed. It's like protruding up to where my husband is. I tend to sleep on my right side most of the time. I know they say that you should sleep on your left side, but I tend to sleep on this side most of the time. And after some time, it's like I'm just so sore on this side. Like, it's just so painful. My hip is painful because now all the weight is like on one side, and then trying to turn to this other side is just like the sleep has gone. The sleep has gone. Like, now you have to wake up and calculate how long it's going to take you to turn to this other side, and then you're already pressed. As in, it's just too much. As in, the nights are usually very, very long, very, very long. A lot of insomnia. So I usually take this time to go to work on my business, as in to look for suppliers, because then again, it's night in Africa, but in their continent it's like 12 p.m. so it's the perfect time for me to chat with them. But I barely sleep at night. I think I should just get a watchman job at this point, because I can be making money instead of turning in bed. It's hard being pregnant. Woo! It's very, very hard being pregnant. I think that's it. That's the end of my third trimester experience. I've talked about swollen feet. I've talked about lack of calcium. I've talked about pelvic pain and pressure. I've talked about hyperpigmentation. I've talked about backaches. As in, there's just so much that one goes through. Also, my boobs are, I think they have already started to produce that watery stuff. So, as in, my body is just ready to have the baby, which is quite amazing. So this is how my belly is currently shaped. Like, you can tell that the baby has really, really dropped down. We are almost there. We are almost there, and I am super excited to hold my little girl. So I'm about to be a mama for the third time, and I think it's a blessing. I don't think it's a blessing. I know for sure it's a blessing. As in, to carry to carry pregnancy to full term and then giving birth to a healthy baby, as in, it's just something that we don't take for granted. The suffering is there. The 9 months is like torture. As in, I know it's worse for some people, but all in all, we give God the glory. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Kindly subscribe if you have not yet already subscribed. I think the next video that I'll be doing is I don't know, but I think I'll do preparation for the baby, because I need to pack my hospital bag. I'm now a champion in packing hospital bag. The first time with Ace, I overpacked. The second time with Tansy, I still overpacked because we didn't use most of the stuff that we carried. This time I just know what to carry to the hospital. Like, I don't need a huge suitcase like this, and you're probably going to use 2 rompers because the kid is going to wear the things for the hospital. Excuse me, for the hospital. So I'll do a hospital bag. I'll also do self-care and preparation for myself, because I need to go and get my hair done. I need to get a pedicure. I also need to go for waxing, as in, just to get ready for the baby, because once the baby is here, then that means that I'll be in the house for a very long period of time. You don't want to leave a newborn with anyone. You don't want to stress people. We don't want to chase nannies away. So I'll be in the house for quite a long time. Yeah. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. You can also follow me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, across all platforms at Vera Nemo. Until the next video, guys. Thank you.